Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. I hope you have not missed me that much. Now I'm only messing. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been taking me so long to do another video, but I have one here for you right now. So this one is just like a natural glam, everyday bridal prom, Debs. It's just quite natural. It's nice subtle smoky brown with a nude lip and lots of like glow in the face and not too much contour either. It's just more like a natural. We'll just go for natural. And I've just kind of smoked it out underneath, give that more sexy, sultry kind of vibe going on. And yeah, topped it off with some lashes from Mandy Lashes, which I absolutely adore. Also got my hair cut, in case you haven't noticed. But I can't stop touching it. It's like, where did it go? Anybody else feel like that once they get their hair cut? It's like, where did my hair go? Sorry, I'm rambling. I always ramble. I'm sorry. Anyway, today this is the look, and if you would like to learn how to do this look or want to follow along and do your own interpretation of this look, then you can send me your recreations to any of my social media personal inboxes and I'll get them there, and I'd love to see some recreations. And also lashes, I have a discount code for you guys and I'll leave that in the description bar below as well. So I hope you enjoy, and until next time, thanks for watching. Mwah! Oh, my nails. Hey guys, so we are starting off with the Skin Illuminator. We're going to use this one from number 7. It's a beautiful wee pink highlighter, and we're going to use that all over the face, and it's going to give the face a nice natural glow for underneath your foundation. So next, our foundation, I use the Illamasqua Skin Base in 3.5. This is just perfect for me. Usually I would go a little bit darker than my actual skin tone just because I'm white as a ghost and I need a little bit of colour. So buffing that all in with our big brush I got from Primark Pennies. Then going in with our 95 under eye concealer from Inglot and using that on our 4SS brush, just patting that all under the eye. This is a really good one if you've got tired eyes or if you've got any dark circles or anything like that. It just buffs them right out. It's a really good with concealer. I love it. Next, going in to set that concealer, we are using a 503 HD Setting Powder by also Inglot. And using that same 4SS brush to apply. Making sure that our skin is nice and smooth for our shadows to blend really well. Next, going in with the face powder from Inglot. This one is just 15 pressed powder, and I'm using another brush from Pennies or Primark, and it is fab. It's only €2 from where I am, and it does the job wonderfully. Next, we are going in with our bronzer. So this is an Illamasqua product and it's called Disobey. I absolutely love this product. I only got it recently and I am in love with this product. Can't use it enough. So using it on our cheeks and buffing that upwards, and our jawline and also the forehead, just to give a little bit of warmth to the face. So we're kind of going in that kind of 3 motion. So just making sure there isn't no lines or any harshness. We are just buffing that out with the same fluffy brush but no product on it. For highlight then, I'm using Soft and Gentle by MAC. This is a really natural little glow. Be perfect for brides who don't want, you know, that overly glow shine face as they call it, or doesn't make you look like you're greasy. It's really, really pretty. So using that on the cheekbones, on the tip of our nose and our cupid's bow. Then getting a smaller brush, we are going to use that on the smaller areas of our face, like the brow bone and the inner tear duct, and a little bit more on the cupid's bow, so why not? So next we are going to tame those brows, getting a little bit of a spoolie and just brushing those hairs through. Then getting our 16 brow gel by Inglot and our Duraline from Inglot, putting it into the lid and mixing it together to make it more durable, I suppose. Using a really fine tipped angle brush. This one is from Inglot, it's the 31T. I absolutely love this brush for brows and liner. So I usually do the bottom line, then the top line, then fill in the brow and fluff up the front, which gives it a really natural kind of brow. And of course, making sure that they're both same or similar. Next, going back in with that same bronzer we used on the face, and that is going to be used as our transition colour. So we're just buffing that into the crease line and bringing it upwards towards our highlight. And just really adding the colour as we go along. You can build up this colour, which is great. Also, we are putting it underneath because whatever we do on the top will we do on the bottom. So we are just putting that underneath and buffing it out and smoking it out. Next, going in with the Warm palette by MAC. It's one of, oh, I fell off the seat there. And it's like a warm brown in that palette, and we are just using that in the crease line again, just keeping it down lower this time so it gives the depth and definition, and it just makes it a lot more smoky. Also, pulling the product out slightly from the outer corner of the eye makes it look like you've got a blown out smoky effect, which is in at the minute. As you can see here, I'm just kind of buffing it out as I go along. Just trying not to go over the transition colour because we want to keep that and make it look like a gradient. So then we're going back into that palette and going for a darker brown and just keeping that on the outside corner this time and just really build up that definition of a smoky eye. And everything that we do in the top we always do in the bottom, so we will put that underneath as well. With the darker browns though, I tend to just stick to the outer corners and making it look like a cat eye. It would open up the eye a little bit better, especially because I've got a little bit of a hooded eye as well. I want to keep the eye nice and bright. Okay, so that same palette, there is a champagne-y colour in it and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's very subtle, so we're putting that on the lid with a flat brush and blending it in towards the darker brown but not covering it. Next we go for liner, which is really hard to do on camera, but this is 77 gel liner by Inglot as well, and then putting it in the waterline. Yep, I just poked myself in the eye, smart. Just putting that on the waterline as well, and before it dries out, I do one eye at a time, but before it dries out I just smudge it with a little bullet brush and a brown just to get that really smoked effect. Then using the same bullet brush, we're just going for the darkest brown on that palette, and we are really making the outside corner more in depth, making it a little bit more smoky. Going in with that clean brush from before, we are just going to use one of the browns as a helping guideline just to buff out any harsh lines. So mascara and lashes. These lashes are from Azerto. I know I said they were from Mandy Lashes, but Mandy Lashes have changed their name now to Azerto. I'll leave all the details below, but these are absolutely fab. I love these ones. So careful not to poke your eye with the tweezer, but I like to squeeze my natural lashes with the fake lashes to make them stay on longer and make it a little bit more natural looking. Okay, so I wanted more glow. Of course, it cannot get enough of glow. It is the summer, so why not? This is the Sparkle Dust from Inglot. I think it's 07. It's a lovely rose gold. So I wanted to kind of deepen up the contour a little bit, but not making it overly harsh. And I'm using 507 from Inglot as well. A lot of these products are from Inglot because I love them, obviously. So buffing that into the cheekbones, making those stand out, yes. Chisel that nose, make the forehead a little bit smaller. Making sure it's nice and buffed out. So I don't usually wear blusher, but I thought I would put it on for the video, which actually was quite nice at the end. This one is 21 by Inglot as well, and instead of putting on like Rosie and Jim cheeks or Bosco cheeks, I just pat it on to where you would naturally blush. Then next we are going in with the lips. So lips here, I'm not quite sure where I bought this lip pencil. It's just a nude pencil I got online. Can't remember the name of it. I think it's just a generic pencil, but Primark does really good nude pencils for lips and things, so give them a shout. The lipstick I'm using today is Illamasqua in Starkers. It's a really pretty nude. And there you have it. That is the finished look. So I just flipped the hair, of course. So this could be used as a bridal, formal, debs, anything like that. Just really subtle and natural, and a lovely little smoke just to finish it off. That's it guys, thanks for watching. And as always, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment below, and yeah, see you next time. Mwah!